The next thing I'd like to do is add some text to this title block similar to what you see here. To illustrate this, I'm going to erase all of the text that we see here and delete it. And then I'm going to add some text. The way I'm going to do that is click on single line text. And I'm going to type J for justify. And this time I'm going to click on MC for middle center. I'll enter a point, and I'm going to make my text height 0.125 units. Press the Enter key. The next prompt asks me what the rotation angle of the text is. I'm going to accept that value by just pressing the Enter key. And now I'm going to type in some text. I'm going to type my first initial, followed by my last name. And we want all of those to be uppercase letters, so I'll correct that. Next thing I'm going to do is type in a scale. In my case, the scale is going to be 1 to 1. So I'll type 1:1. I'm also going to type in 1 of 1. That will be for the sheet number. I'm going to type in a size, so I'll type in a capital B. And I'm also going to type in a title for this drawing. I'll press the Enter key and press the Enter key again. So let's use the Move tool and click on this text. And I'm going to move this text about its insertion point. So pick it up by its insertion point, and I'm going to move it down to this area. And I'm going to specify as its insertion point a midpoint between 2 points. The first point will be this end point. The second point is going to be nearest. So I'll make this the nearest point. And now my text is centered about those 2 points. Let's do the same thing with the scale. Let's move this text about its insertion point, and we'll move it to a midpoint between 2 points. This point and a nearest point, which really means the nearest point on the line to where the cursor is. We'll repeat that command and move this text about its insertion point, and we'll move it to a midpoint between 2 points. We'll call it this point and nearest. We'll repeat that command and move the B about its insertion point, and I'm going to move it to a midpoint between 2 points. This end point and another point that is nearest the line to where my cursor is. Once again, I'll repeat the command and move this text about its insertion point. And I'm going to move it to a midpoint between 2 points. Let's call it this point and nearest. And then we'll zoom extents to see the whole drawing.